Here are the answers to the question on the end of my previous video. Did I access the old motor room? You'll see in a moment. Did I get challenged by this guy? You'll see in a moment. Hope that helps. Now let's get on with it. It is risky. Someone could easily challenge what I'm doing, but if I don't, then I'm going to regret it. It's not good enough. The light doesn't work, the LED on the front of my camera is not powerful enough, and I don't have my normal camera with me. I'm dedicated to making quality, interesting videos, and if you guys cannot clearly see, then what's the point of the whole video? So, I ran all the way back to my car, which was parked 10 minutes away, and came back with, well, these. I left the ladder in this position on purpose to see if anyone takes an interest and puts it back. It's untouched, which to me is a green light. A green light. Yep, well that's the lift shaft directly next to where I'm sitting. This is not exactly the safest motor room I've seen. The height of the ceiling? Well, just look how low it is. I didn't have time to measure it, but it's like a cupboard and I can't even sit up straight. I'm having to crawl around up here and I'm trying not to sit on the hatch. It's not the safest environment, but I'm being very careful, and besides, engineers must have coped, and the room hasn't got any smaller since then. For those of you who know your lifts, this is a Pickering's. For those who don't, well, it's written on the contactors. I've seen an almost identical machine room here. And this is the reason why the lift isn't working. There are no cables. This is therefore a derelict lift, and it's probably been derelict for some time. In some ways this is a good thing, as otherwise it probably would have been modernised with an MRL by now. The original lift is therefore preserved. Even Mr. Che is happy about that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, come on! Yeah.
So, what about the guy on the stairs? Here we go then. Well, I try not to make any eye contact and walk past him. Well, I am prepared here. On the way in, I looked at the board for which companies were in the building. Good job I did, as I have an answer. I told him that I'm looking for a certain car wash company.
You go right to the end and to the left of the white building.
That's a good answer. So now I'm sure he believes me. But I was dripping with sweat, my trousers were dusty and my shirt is untucked. It's as if, well, I've been in a cramped room or something. Think of what might have happened if he'd come up to the second floor. My prepared excuse wouldn't have worked very well. I couldn't say I couldn't find a car wash company on the top floor, but maybe they had an office up here in the motor room. It's the risk you take. But for me, an experienced engineer with a passion for old lifts, it was worth it. As always, please read the warning in the description, as these motorroom environments can be dangerous for the inexperienced, and should only be undertaken if you know the risks. And for those people who don't know me, my career and my background, I do know the risks.